How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the first half of the holiday sale that runs through January 7th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of 2026, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $35.99, Dispatch Digital Deluxe Edition is a narrative-driven superhero workplace comedy where you play as Robert Robertson, aka Mecha Man, forced into a desk job dispatching heroes after his mech suit is destroyed and his reputation is in shambles. You'll manage a roster of ex-supervillains, deploy them across Los Angeles, navigate office relationships, romances, and rivalries, and make branching choices that shape character arcs and the overall story, backed by sharp writing from the creators of Tales from the Borderlands and The Wolf Among Us. The Digital Deluxe Edition also includes a large digital art book and 4 comics that further expand the game's world, characters, and lore. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $31.99, Helldivers II is a chaotic co-op third-person shooter where squads of up to 4 soldiers spread managed democracy across a hostile galaxy through explosive, friendly fire-filled missions. You'll customize loadouts with powerful stratagems, adapt to unpredictable enemy factions, and tackle evolving objectives that feed into a persistent galactic war shaped by the entire community's success or failure. With frantic action, a sharp satirical tone, constant free updates, community-driven events, escalating difficulty tiers, rotating objectives, memorable emergent moments, and intense teamwork that rewards coordination and improvisation, every deployment feels dangerous, hilarious, and unforgettable. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $20.09, the Rogue Prince of Persia is a fast-paced roguelite action platformer where the prince battles through a doomed Persia using acrobatic combat and parkour to undo a fatal mistake and rewrite his kingdom's fate. You'll chain wall runs, dodges, and precision strikes while mastering over 100 weapons and medallions, experimenting with builds across procedurally generated runs, filled with secrets, evolving narration, and meaningful meta progression that rewards learning from failure. With its striking art style, pulse-pounding soundtrack, fluid movement, and endlessly remixable structure that pushes you toward one more run, it delivers a fresh yet familiar Prince of Persia experience. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $34.99, Final Fantasy XVI Complete Edition is a cinematic action RPG where you follow Clive Rossfield, a warrior whose life is upended by tragedy, and who sets out to hunt the dark Icon Ifrit across the war-torn realms of Valistia in a dark, mature, character-driven narrative. You'll engage in fast, flashy real-time combat that mixes icon powers, precision dodges, and character upgrades, while exploring kingdoms shaped by political conflict, magical crystals, and larger-than-life summons. Its striking presentation, orchestral score, and the added content from Echoes of the Fallen and the Rising Tide expand the world with new quests, dungeons, and bosses for a fuller, more satisfying experience. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $24.99, the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics brings together 7 legendary crossover games from Capcom's arcade legacy, including X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes, and the rare beat-em-up The Punisher. You'll battle online or in co-op, compete in ranked or casual matches, and aim for global leaderboards in high-score challenge mode with rollback netcode, while beginner-friendly features like adjustable difficulty, one-button specials, training modes, and save anywhere functionality ensure seamless and accessible play. Additional features let you explore over 500 pieces of artwork, development documents, and over 200 original arcade tracks. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Mandragora, Whispers of the Witch Tree, is a dark fantasy action RPG where you play as an inquisitor, exploring a ruined world filled with monstrous foes, hidden secrets, and dangerous treasures, while unraveling a deep, mysterious narrative full of intrigue. Choose from 6 classes, master precise Souls-like combat with dodges, parries, and powerful attacks, craft weapons and gear, and traverse 75 interconnected locations from Crimson City to the horrors of Entropy. With a haunting orchestral soundtrack, a story by Brian Mitsoda, multiple endings, and deep character progression through 6 talent trees, Mandragora delivers a tense, atmospheric, dark fantasy adventure full of challenge, strategy, and discovery. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $38.99, Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is the ultimate post-apocalyptic open-world RPG experience, bringing together the base game, 6 official expansions, and over 150 Creation Club items in one definitive package, with enhanced visuals, expanded quests, and immersive new content. Explore the Commonwealth, make impactful choices, and survive harsh environments while customizing your arsenal, settlements, and companions, including unique weapons, power armor, and even alternate dogmeat appearances. With deep role-playing, immersive exploration, and countless side quests, this edition celebrates 10 years of adventure, survival, and storytelling in a richly detailed, constantly evolving world. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $20.99, A Plague Tale Requiem continues the harrowing story of siblings Amicia and Hugo as they journey to new lands, struggling to control Hugo's deadly curse while confronting devouring rats, cunning enemies, and treacherous environmental hazards at every turn. Explore vibrant cities, dark forests, and perilous landscapes, solving intricate puzzles, sneaking through shadows, and using a mix of weapons, tools, and Hugo's unearthly powers to survive in a brutal, breathtaking world twisted by supernatural forces. Experience an emotionally charged narrative that tests your choices, courage, and the lengths you'll go to protect those you love in a gripping tale of survival, sacrifice, and resilience. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 lets you embody the superhuman skill and brutal might of a Space Marine, the Emperor's greatest warrior, battling the galaxy's horrors with devastating weaponry, awe-inspiring powers, and relentless tactics in both sprawling campaigns and confined war zones. Crush Tyranid swarms, defend humanity across epic solo missions, and coordinate with allies in intense 3-player co-op campaigns and replayable PvE challenges, unlocking new skills, powerful gear, and unique cosmetics. Engage in ferocious 6v6 PvP battles, uncover dark secrets across war-torn planets, and prove your ultimate loyalty to the Imperium in fast-paced, gory, and endlessly replayable action. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Tekken 8 is the latest entry in the iconic fighting game series, celebrating its 30th anniversary and boasting over 32 meticulously detailed characters, with high-resolution models that push modern hardware to its limits, featuring cinematic story sequences, intense rivalries, and dynamic, interactive stages. Engage in fast-paced battles using new mechanics like heat, rage arts, and the accessible special-style control system, while exploring the series' longest-running storyline in story mode, or customizing your avatar for arcade challenges, online ranked matches, and interactive lobbies. Train with AI ghosts, review battle replays, and experiment with combos to refine your skills and dominate opponents worldwide. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $29.99, the RoboCop Rogue City collection bundles RoboCop Rogue City and Unfinished Business, including all bonus content from both games. Step into the role of the legendary hero, part man, part machine, all cop, and restore justice to the chaotic streets of old Detroit while extending the action in Unfinished Business by infiltrating the Omni Tower, battling elite mercenaries, and reclaiming law and order with intense gunplay and strategic combat. The collection also includes exclusive bonus items like alternate weapon versions, prototype and cinematic armor sets, and special costumes for RoboCop, expanding customization and gameplay options across both titles. It's a 72 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to get both platinums. For $29.99, Eriksholm, The Stolen Dream is an isometric, narrative-driven stealth adventure set in a Nordic city inspired by the grit and elegance of early 1900s Scandinavia. You'll play as Hannah and 2 additional characters, each with unique abilities, as you search for her missing brother Herman while outsmarting guards, creating diversions, and sneaking past relentless pursuers, solving intricate puzzles, uncovering hidden secrets, and using clever tactics to manipulate the environment. The vibrant city streets, richly detailed environments, and atmospheric storytelling immerse you in a tale where every shadow, clue, and decision brings you closer to uncovering a dangerous conspiracy with high-stakes consequences. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Octopath Traveler 2 is a stunning new entry in the beloved series, blending HD 2D pixel art and 3D CG to create a beautifully detailed, immersive world where 8 travelers each follow unique paths filled with personal goals, intriguing conflicts, and emotional storylines. Explore Celistia's diverse regions, from bustling cities to open seas, engaging in strategic combat using familiar break and boost mechanics, while developing each character's jobs, skills, and path actions to shape your journey. With day-night cycles, dynamic towns, and countless choices influencing your adventure, every decision matters as you carve your own story across a rich, evolving landscape. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $24.99, Star Ocean: The Second Story R is a beloved JRPG where you explore a richly crafted world filled with memorable characters, turn-based battles, and an epic story of adventure, friendship, and destiny across land and sea. You'll experience the original game enhanced with new battle mechanics, full Japanese and English voiceovers, rearranged and original music, fast travel, and 2.5D visuals that blend 2D pixel characters with 3D environments, creating a modernized, nostalgic, and fully immersive RPG experience. Its engaging story, dynamic combat, charming aesthetics, and expanded features make it a definitive edition perfect for both newcomers and longtime fans alike. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $24.99, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is a full graphical overhaul of the original zombie-slaying action classic, where you play as freelance journalist Frank West, navigating a quarantine mall in Willamette, Colorado. Remade in RE Engine, it features realistic character expressions, material textures, blood effects, and overwhelming hordes of zombies, all enhanced with fully voiced dialogue, autosaving, improved controls, and other modern quality-of-life improvements. Explore the massive mall with freedom, using guns, bats, or everyday objects to survive, rescue other survivors, complete objectives, and fend off both undead and human psychopaths, while uncovering secrets and completing optional side quests. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 23 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Helldivers II, Fallout 4, Space Marine 2, and Dead Rising, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.